reached the semifinal stage of this college football playoff. It's time to find out who has the depth and the drive to take one huge step closer to the ultimate goal, hoisting that national championship trophy. This test is a matchup we cannot wait to see unfold. Kickoff team out there. We are about to get cranked up with a semifinal collision. He'll bring it out from his end zone. He tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. The Longhorns offense comes on the field first today. So here we are at the semifinal stage. The final four teams with a chance to win a championship. Every stage of the playoff, Kurt, a little bit more intense, a little bit more pressure. And now the winner tonight can head off to the national championship game.
Yeah, it's unbelievable how much is at stake for both of these teams. And to me, what I've learned in watching these playoffs, the bigger that they've gotten, is that the teams that are able to deal with the mental aspects of the game and deal with the challenges that come with that, who can endure this pressure, is the team that's going to have the advantage and eventually is going to advance to the national championship.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Dropping back. It's Russell. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. He's found some room at the 45. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
The defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback, recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. Off the RPO, caught to the right. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
So much pressure on the defense against the RPO because you're always going to be wrong if it's executed correctly. Here, they were determined to stop the run. The problem is you leave yourself vulnerable to a throw into a flat. The right flat's open. The quarterback makes the right throw. Look at these yards.
Off the incompletion, it sets up a third down and 2. They pick up the first on the ground. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
So their first drive of the game, they're going to go for it on fourth down. Aggressive start. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Touchdown, Longhorns, as they claim the lead in this playoff game. We come out in the playoff game, Kurt, no signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate, and the rhythm to the offense, but they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. And he's brought down at the 16, but they're better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. So Alabama's offense takes the field. Our first chance to see them today. Let's check the impact players in this game. Guys who have been leaders, guys who are being counted on to deliver today.
Well, these are the guys that both these teams rely on, as you said, to be able to make the plays. And more importantly, when it gets into that point in the game where you need to be able to have some leadership, these are the men who are going to have to step up and be able to provide that for each team.
Has the first down and more. And the sophomore brought down after an excellent run. The guys up front lined up. It's first down. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Looking deep down the left side. Oh, and it's dropped. A chance for a big play here in the early going, but some jitters on the part of that receiver. Looking downfield, it's Lewis. Quick throw, testing the middle. The tight end makes the catch downfield. They stop him at the 49, but that'll be a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. They'll give it to the running back. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, this is what I love to see from the defense. Is the linebackers are scraping and doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
They make the stop, but it's a big gain down to the 29. Alabama getting set for the 1st and 10 coming up. He breaks free. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. 2nd down play coming up for this offense. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. He'll try a pass here. The veteran quarterback lucky that didn't result in a takeaway. Big moment here in this playoff game. 3rd and short on the 7th play of the drive. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. Tackle made quickly after the catch, but moves the ball to the 12. A red zone opportunity. Fresh set of downs for the offense after that 1st down completion. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Runner finally brought down, but at the 5-yard line, defense getting pushed back here. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Quarterback drops back. Under pressure, just lets it go.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Back to throw. It's Lewis. The pocket breaking down. And the pass is incomplete just across the goal line.
Well, if nobody's open, you can't risk the possession like this. Tossing it into coverage in the end zone, that's a good way to earn a spot on the bench.
The offense will go for it here on 4th down and 3. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Touchdown! Bama! A much-needed counterpunch delivered. That kind of execution on a long drive, that's why this team made it to the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with the pass, picking up 1st downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do, and they made it look easy.
And he knocks through the PAT. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. They'll return it from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen. That's good coverage there. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. The last drive, the passing game, very effective. Moved them right down the field. And the defense make adjustments. Fire to the right side, complete. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Great job here by this defense on the wide receiver screen. All that receiver's looking for is just a small little seam to be able to get vertical and show what kind of speed he has. The defense did not let him get started. That's good hustle and a nice play.
Oh, it's nearly intercepted, but dropped by an excellent defensive player. It's going to bring up 3rd down. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now. Longhorns will bring their punt team onto the field. Trying to kick it away, helping his team with field position. And the punt will bounce out of bounds. They'll spot this around the 35-yard line. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. They reached the end zone the last time out. Trying to do the same thing here. Breaks free. Goes up and over the guy. Hustles past the defender. Touchdown, Crimson Tide, as they put 6 more on the board.
But you talk about avoiding a disaster. That ball is on the ground, free for anybody to pick up. The offense picks it up, and not only that, they take it into the end zone for a touchdown.
Hold up a second. The coach has called timeout. He may use a challenge here to have the officials take another look at that one. So the challenge doesn't work. That'll cost the head coach a timeout. We'll see if that comes into play later in the ballgame. See if they can convert the point after. The extra point makes the lead 14-7. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. The Longhorns offense takes the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Picks up the first, looking for more. They bring him down, but it's a big gainer for the 47.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
Oh, the ball comes loose. Ball scooped up on the defense. Breaks into the clear right down the middle. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Alabama. 6 points for the defense in this playoff game. What a moment. That's a scoop and score. Defense making a monster play there.
Well, his eyes must have gotten so big when he saw that ball pop out, chance to pounce on it, and instead of doing it the more conservative way and just falling on it, he decides to take it to the house for a touchdown, something he'll remember for the rest of his career.
PHC is good. They're pulling ahead now, 21-7. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. Excellent work by the coverage team. He's brought down after just a short return. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. They bring him down, but he reaches the 30-yard line. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Dropping back. It's Russell. Caught by the receiver. Breaks loose at the 45. They get him down, but a big gainer to the 42.
Well, it's one thing to hear about how fast this receiver is in the scouting report. You look at him on film all week. The defense coordinator tells you, get ready, this guy can run. And then the reality comes, and this guy can fly. You see it again here. Nice catch.
Wideouts now clustered. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. He'll avoid the sack, but is brought down after a short gain. So Alabama will take the lead into the quarter break here. We've reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. Design quarterback run. Make the stop, but good enough for a first down at the 29.
Great job here by this offense being able to convert. Let's face it, they've dug themselves a hole. They're down here early in this game. With all this hype, the last thing you want to do is have to punt the ball. Come up with a conversion, keep your rhythm, keep your momentum, stick to your playbook. Good job here. Now let's see if they can keep that rhythm going.
The Longhorns have 1st and 10 here. End zone ahead. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Texas. Let's see if this score, Kirk, can breathe a little bit of life into this team.
You know, I know it's only 1 touchdown, but it could go a long way in changing just the tone of this game, especially once we get into the second half.
And the PAT is good. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
Texas.
He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. Each offense has been clicking, scoring touchdowns in their last possessions. Back in motion now. To the air. It's Lewis. Nowhere to go here, and the ball is knocked loose. Touchdown, Longhorns. A defensive score in this playoff game. Wow. And this playoff game is suddenly tied, Kirk, on, of all things, a defensive touchdown.
Well, you look around the stadium, a bid to get to the national championship on the line, and the momentum switches from one direction to the other. Not just a turnover, but a turnover and a score. And all of a sudden, we got a new game.
And the extra point was up and good. The PAT ties the game here in the second quarter now. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
Texas.
He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. Defensive backs up at the line, showing press. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Off the play fake on 1st down. Tries the right with a quick throw. Really solid 1st down gain. He's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot.
Nice play-action call here by this offensive coordinator. Oh, you can freeze those linebackers just for a split second. Usually that's going to give you enough room to be able to get that tight end behind them, and if the quarterback can make a nice tight throw like this, pick up some big yards.
They'll stop him at the 34. That will be a 1st down.
We think about option plays, especially quarterback when he keeps the ball. A lot of times, it's a big explosive play, but sometimes it's just about getting what you can and keep the drive moving.
It's a run. Running back's got it. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the 1st down.
Back to pass. It's Lewis. Looks to his left and makes the completion. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Made the catch, but he was surrounded, Kirk. Not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
Takes it out to the 44. That's good for a 1st down. As the tight end flexed out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kirk.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety, and he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this. Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice gain. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
It's the running back in the flat. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for.
I'll tell you what, man, this defensive speed is electric. Great job of running to the football. Nowhere to go at all after that throw.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. The pass rush closing in. Complete to the running back. Can he get 1st down yardage?
Well, I don't mind the quarterback making this throw. He found the open receiver. Really would have loved have seen a little bit more effort by this wide receiver to get to that first down marker. Instead, we got a fourth down decision.
And he takes it around the 20. Returner tackle right there. That's where they start the drive. The Longhorns offense takes the field. Man, last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the running game. Let's see if they can do it again. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a designed run. They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on first down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this second down.
To throw, it's Russell. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Up for a first down at the 37.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches.
First down here for this offense. Quick throw by the quarterback off the RPO. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch, and get a little bit closer to the marker.
I love the call here by the offensive coordinator, getting this wide receiver involved early in the game. Obviously a long way to go, but you want this receiver to make a big impact today and get his confidence established early.
He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Just a really good job up front opening up that hole. And I'll tell you, watching this back more and more, love his vision, love the instincts that he has as a runner, and he has that combination of physicality and speed to be able to pick up first downs like that.
That's a solid gain. Moves the football inside the 30 and a first down. Longhorn starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Looking for a man. Oh, he can't connect with the wideout that time. Incomplete. Incomplete. Second down coming up. QB keeper all the way. That's a nice play. It'll set him up first down now at the 12. Longhorns are in the red zone. Loaders into the end zone. Touchdown, Texas.
Boy, this guy is so much fun to watch here. Not even on a designed QB run, able to create, use his legs, threaten the defense with his arm, and eventually off the scramble gets into the end zone. Great play.
Extra point splits the uprights. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
Texas.
And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. And the coverage team pens him in and brings him down. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. If they want to cut into this lead before halftime, they have to work quickly now. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Able to pick up just a couple of yards. That's good run defense.
Boy, I thought he might shake free there. He's able to break one tackle, but give credit to the secondary. Good job of coming up and run support.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Dropping back. It's Lewis. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
Good time here to drop this screen in by the offensive coordinator, and a nice job by the running back being able to pick up some positive yards here on this play.
So let's see what they like here on 3rd and short from inside their own 20. Important to pick up this first down. Looks like Alabama will have the first down. First down, clock stops for a moment, but no hurry here. They've got to hurry. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Caught quickly. And he's brought down after a big first down gain. It's second and short. Maybe an opportunity, Kirk, to take a shot here. On 2nd and inches, they've got 3 receivers bunched out to the left. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Let's it fly to the wideout. Pass is going to be incomplete. He was really lucky to avoid the pick there.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. Lets it go quickly. What a catch! And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. Offense building momentum on this drive. It's a first down at the 44. Looking to throw it on first down. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Looking to throw. It's Lewis. Catch is made down the middle. He stopped, but he gets a first down.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane.
Receiver left alone, wide open downfield. Forced out of bounds, but not before the football's moved inside the 10. It'll be first down and goal. So, with only a few seconds left in the half, out comes the field goal unit. So from the left hash, this is just a chip shot. The field goal is good.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
So here's the kickoff now. Offense settling for 3, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Just time enough for one more play in the half. Oh, and he throws it back. Pressure is coming. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Tackled after the interception. That would be the final play of this first half. Middle's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Thanks, Chris. Exciting, action-packed, enormous drama. Talk about a first half of football.
Texas.
And the return starts just inside the end zone. They tackle him at the 9. That's good coverage, but he should have left the ball in the end zone. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. The passing game effective in the first half. Let's see if they keep it going or if the defense has made adjustments trying to protect the lead here. First play of the second half, they keep it on the ground. The pickup is 5 yards, so it's second down and 5. Defense trying to jam these receivers at the line. And they'll run it. Hand it off to the running back. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
You know, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
Running out of time in the pocket. Pressured and dropped back at the 8-yard line. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout or then check him out. Punt team ready to boot it away. Coverage team brings down the return. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. Big throw, that's an RPO caught on the left side. Eventually they tackle him, but what a spin move, earning the first down. Dropping back, it's Russell. Catch made on the right side. A quick spin move. Tackle finally maintained at the 13-yard line.
Boy, nice drag route here, and I thought the patience by the quarterback was the key. Puts it in front of his receiver, gives him a chance to make the catch, and picks up a little bonus. Nice yards after the catch.
It's an RPO. The quarterback gets it out quickly. And he'll be smarter right at the line for no gain.
Boy, they're just fundamentally sound. Right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
Try to run it with the option. Heading for the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorns. This offense is still clicking.
Great read here by the quarterback to keep it. He saw the option on the outside, covered up. Takes it himself. Great decision, and it pays off for 6.
And the point after is good. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
Texas.
He'll bring it out from his end zone. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. They're coming off a quick 3 and out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. Fights off a defender.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
He hands it off from the gun. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
Well, here we are in the second half, and this run defense is living up to their billing as a top 10 run defense. This running back can't get anything going and is still yet to break 20 yards on the ground for the game.
Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Looking for a man deep on the right side. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw in this play.
The Longhorns offense takes the field. They scored a touchdown on their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. Opening play of the drive, quick throw to the left. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Important 2nd down play coming up. Scanning the field. It's Russell. Looking to scramble now. To make the stop, but he's in enemy territory now. First down to the 45. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. He's running out of time here. Looks like he's going to run it. Oh, what a spin! And the senior calls his own number. Keeps this drive moving.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the first, keep this drive moving.
The Longhorns lining up here on 1st and 10. Looking to pass this time. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. Touchdown, Texas. A great catch and run for 6.
Boy, great job here of finding him again. That's his 2nd touchdown reception of this football game.
They go up 18 after the PAT. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
42. Texas. 24.
He's going to try for a return from a couple yards deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? Catch hauled in here over the middle. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. Here's the 2nd down play. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Swarmed by the pass rush. A sack.
Oh, man. The offense has got to be careful. They cannot take any more losses because they've already lost their starting quarterback, and now the backup takes a big hit on the sack.
On third down, he drops to throw. Oh, and he can't quite hold on. A great chance for their first interception here today, but it's going to bring up fourth down. And the punt team makes its way onto the field. The returner is brought down. There is a flag on the field, so we'll check out this call.
Personal foul. Looking kicker. Defense.
And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. The offense gets a second chance at points here after that special teams roughing penalty. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Throws it to the right. And the ball is picked off. They get him down after a short return, but the offense will go to work at the 44.
Any safety loves a good opportunity to hunt for picks. And as this game wears on, they get one here. This quarterback needs to do a much better job of being able to read this secondary and being more careful with the football.
He keeps it on a design run. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, in this playoff game, no adjustments. Go right back to giving this running back the football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. Good enough for first down yardage.
Well, we saw a lot of this in the first half. They go right back to him again. We can see the second half, that same trend continuing. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I'm rolling my coverage. Get a corner up in his face and put a safety back behind him. Some kind of double coverage to slow this guy down.
Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Another great play by an Alabama defensive lineman. And you just think about over the years, probably the last 30 years, going all the way back to John Copeland on that 1992 Alabama defense. Most recently, guys like Jonathan Allen, Deron Payne, Quinnen Williams. You can always count on Bama having great defensive linemen and difference makers.
Quarterback looking to scramble. Touchdown, Longhorns. They are pouring it on now.
Wait, Chris, 1, 2, 3. This is his fourth rushing touchdown in this game alone. This guy has a chance to not only be player of the game, maybe player of the week in the whole sport.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
Texas.
He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. Secondary up now, trying to jam these receivers. On first and 10, looking to throw. He's lost the ball. Looks like the defense has it for a takeaway.
That's a great play by the defender who forced the fumble, but let's also recognize the heads-up play from the guy who recovered it. They were in the right place at just the right time.
The offensive coordinator's got to love this starting field position. Grab behind the line. It's Jordan. And he's wrapped up short of the marker there as the time runs down here in the third quarter. So Texas has the lead, Kirk, as we break here for the quarter. We played 3 quarters with a chance to stay alive for the national championship. Let's check out the game summary here so far. And now entering the final period of play, is there an epic comeback in store? We're going to find out. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Back to throw. It's Russell. Looking for 6. And he's got it. Touchdown, Texas. Just a brilliant game from this quarterback. With a spot in the natty on the line, we need you guys to step up, and this guy has delivered so far today, Kurt.
You know, it's just everything coming together. The preparation that he put in leading into this game, the offense doing their job of taking care of him, the receivers running good routes. Everything right now is clicking for this offense and this quarterback.
He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. That fumble in the last possession set up a touchdown. And they bounce back from that costly error here. And looking to throw now on first down. There's a fumble way behind the line of scrimmage. And the defense comes up with the football.
Well, that's why you do ball security drills almost every single day in practice. You just can't put the ball on the turf like that. But give credit to the defender for the hit, because that's what caused the fumble.
Longhorns hoping to punch it in here. They have first and goal. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Forced out of bounds, just short of the end zone. Defense bringing out some big bodies to stop the run. They'll try the option play here. Pitch to the back. Touchdown, Longhorns. This offense really clicking.
What a call inside the 10-yard line. You truly have to trust your quarterback because things happen fast down inside the 10 on this option play. Doesn't give it, doesn't keep it himself, pitches it out, and comes up with 6.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
Texas.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football to the 25-yard line. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. Last possession, they fumbled it away, and it set up a touchdown drive, and they bounced back from that right away. A pop pass on the jet sweep. 0 running room, stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss, second down and 11. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Trying to get the throw off. He'll just throw that one away to avoid what would have been a sack.
Now, this defense has done such a great job of disrupting the timing with his quarterback and his wide receivers. Sacked him multiple times, consistent pressure, just dominating performance.
Oh, the pass rush gets home.
But it's another sack. What a job by this defense. Even with this sizable lead here early in the fourth quarter, they are not letting up. They don't even see the score. They're still in that attack mode, and I love to see it.
And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. No fair catch. Looking to make a return here. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum. Can the defense make adjustments? Come up with a stop here. Bringing pressure. He's going to take off. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. Offense getting set. Second down play here. Back to pass. It's Russell. And it's incomplete on the overthrow. Just too much on that ball.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. Defense wraps him up after a 6-yard gain, brings up 4th down. Longhorns will come to the line here looking to convert on 4th down. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. No, he didn't make it. He is stopped short, so they don't take the chance to add to this lead, and the defense will get the football back. Pre-snap motion from the offense. There's the handoff. The gain is 3 yards, brings up a 2nd down and 7. Offense looking to throw the ball. A deep shot to the left side. An outfield shot is incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
Here we are in the 4th quarter. The offense just trying to come up with something to try to spark this offense to give them a chance at a comeback. Unfortunately, the defense is playing smart. They're sitting back, anticipating these deep throws.
Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Quick throw over the middle. This one is broken up, ball's incomplete.
Boy, Chris, it has been tough sledding today for the old man under center. At this point, you just hope he's able to get out of this game healthy.
And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. And the return man runs out of bounds. The Longhorns offense takes the field. The last possession, they were stopped on a 4th down try. Can they get something going here? The receiver makes the catch. They stop him at the 22, but that's important breathing room on this drive.
And I've really enjoyed watching this guy play all year, and it's been great to see him in person today, making good decisions, accurate throws, and keeping this offense moving.
Looking downfield, it's Russell. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Chris, this one's on the quarterback, in my opinion. He's got to have a better feel and a presence in the pocket to be able to either check it down or get rid of the ball. You just can't take the sack.
That's caught. It's Jordan. And moves the ball to the 37 for a 1st down.
Boy, another great pass by this quarterback. You know, you really got to give a lot of credit to the offensive coordinator and the quarterback today. They protected the ball well, but maintained a calculated level of aggression in keeping this game out of reach from their opponent.
And it's hauled in, catch made way downfield. And he's into the end zone, but hold on. There's a flag on the field. This might be coming back. So take the long-distance touchdown off the board, back them all the way up. We'll see if that haunts the offense. Oh, it's a double pass. Extending the play now.
We're in the age of the mobile quarterback, and you saw it right there. The ability to scramble out of the pocket, extend the play, and make passes like that is invaluable to the offense.
Nice grab. It's Hill. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
You know, they've got a lead here late in the game, and the play calling, I think, shows you how much confidence they have in this quarterback. He's had a pretty clean game today, and this decision to still throw the ball with the lead shows you that they believe he's going to make the right decisions and make accurate throws.
Finds room at the 30. Excellent catch and run by the sophomore. Another big play for this offense, but they are not throttling back here, even with a comfortable lead in the 4th quarter.
This defensive coverage seems one step behind the entire game. Even when they call the right coverage, the offense has made the plays that they need to be able to put points on the board.
The Longhorns begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Receiver in motion now. Caught in the backfield. It's Jordan. And he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play. So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. It's an option look. He'll toss it to the back. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker. And they convert here on third down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. They'll try to run for the first down. He's brought down, but good for a first and goal at the 4. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. The Longhorns line up with a first and goal. Catch made on the left side. Brought down at the 3 after the completion. The offense really threatening now.
Boy, tight windows is always down here. They have trust in throwing it. They just have to be smart.
Second down and goal. The quarterback's got it on the option. He'll pitch it. And he fights in for the score. Touchdown, Texas.
Man, that is a great example of the option. Pitch it out perfectly. They completely caught the defense off balance down near the goal line, and it translates into a touchdown.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
24, Texas.
And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. The returner is brought down. Gets it started on the next drive. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. Any hopes of staying alive in the playoff depend on making a play, scoring, and scoring quickly here. It's desperation time. He gets loose.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Takes the handoff again. Oh, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. The quarterback hands this off, and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to
Push and drop back at the 8-yard line.
It is a sack party out there for this defense. Everything going their way. You know that this offense is going to try to throw the football down by such a big margin late in the game. And this defensive line is bringing the heat. They come up with another sack.
Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. This has been a tremendous performance by this team. Now just the finishing touches. Run out the clock and let the party begin. Pitches to the back. Gets the burst and still running. Out of bounds after another big gain on the ground. This running game has been unstoppable today.
Man, this defense is already struggling to defend the pass. I think their eyes are in the backfield. They're worried about where's the next pass play, and now they got to deal with the option. A lot to deal with against this offense.
They've got him down at the 3. Big gain on that completion.
Chris, another accurate throw by this quarterback, and this guy has just been on fire all game long, over 200 yards passing, but more importantly, making great decisions for this offense and put them in a position to win this game.
As a design quarterback keeper. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Longhorns.
Coaches love to see a football team that doesn't get caught up in the scoreboard. They're just out executing and doing what needs to be done. That's what we're seeing from this offense. Yeah, they continue to put points on the board and they're pulling away. I just love to see the execution and how they're going about their business.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
Texas.
And the return starts just inside the end zone. That's strong coverage, though. They tackle him at the 11-yard line. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. Their championship dreams not quite dead yet, but it's desperation time. They've got to get something going right now. First down, looking to throw the football. Tries to get it to the running back. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. Tackle made, but it moves the ball to the 25 as they try to get this drive going.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Well, that's a great performance in the pressure moment, but now the job gets even more exciting, even bigger as they go on to the national championship game and play for that trophy.
And this is a new era. I mean, think about the weeks, the amount of games that these guys have been able to play, and to be able to accomplish this, to get to the national championship, that says everything about the endurance of this football team, both mentally and physically. And they get one more hurdle to see if they can become the national champs.
And that's going to do it. The winner survives and advances in the playoff bracket. We'll talk to you down the line. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.